popcorn
nerd.
And welcome to Tipsy with Sappy and Nikki.
You just made that up. Have wine and chocolate.
Not on the bed, it's melting. No, you're not eating it
It's
up
not
here.
melting.
Nick, put it down.
No.
Seriously, I bought it. And no, finish off the other one first.
It's finished. They all ate it. It is.
It's not.
It is. Your mum just ate it. Today, we've listened to you guys and we're going to talk about the conspiracy theories around COVID-19.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
I can't hear. I can't hear.
So we said that we would get more in depth about the conspiracy theory. So the first one is that it was man-made and that it's like a weapon of war. So people think that China created the virus to attack the world economy so then they could buy all the stocks when they were low and buy all the companies, the US, Australian, whatever companies, and basically control the world.
It's kind of like the first...
It's a weapon of war.
It's the first war that was not fought with guns. It's fought with viruses. Which is pretty crazy. Like, the Chinese let 5 million people with this virus spread throughout the world. Look at them as every single person was like a little missile. They got launched into every country around the world. And now every country's dying.
So I'm currently on an Economic Times, so it's the Chinese cover-up. So, ever since the news about the coronavirus was picked up by global media, speculation about the communist government of China trying to cover up the outbreak and hide the official figures. Yeah, I think they've hid figures. Like, there's no way that only 3,000 people have died there, yet so many in Italy. Like, 13,000 in Italy, over 10,000 in Spain. I think those numbers have actually gone up. Those numbers are from a few days ago. So, let me read this though. The fact that the Chinese government tried to suppress the attempts of the whistleblowers. Yeah, did you hear that about the doctor? So he tried to like text people that it was worse than SARS, and then he got detained and then apparently died from COVID-19. And then one of the other doctors, she's missing. Yeah,
so they were trying to keep it under wraps within their own country.
That conspiracy theory is that they didn't make the virus, that it happened from the wet markets, but then the Chinese kept it to themselves because they used it then as like a weapon. Because if they had told everyone from the beginning how serious it was,
the world would have locked down their borders straight away.
No one would have got it. It just would have stayed there.
It would have stayed in China.
But so they're saying that there's like a massive cover-up.
Next conspiracy theory.
Okay, it was predicted in a novel called The Eyes of Darkness. They call the stuff Wuhan 400s because it was developed at their rDNA labs outside the city of Wuhan, and it was the 400th strain of a man-made microorganism created. Oh my god. So this book, if you guys buy this book called The Eyes of Darkness, it actually predicted a man-made virus made in Wuhan.
Well, there you go.
Actually, there's a Korean TV show, it's probably going to be in this list, that predicted it as well.
Scary.
Let's move on to the next one.
No one knows where it actually came from, but everyone thinks that it's from...
Well, because SARS came from a bat, so that's why they're saying...
No, I don't know if that's true though. There was the video going around on Facebook and social media of a Chinese guy or girl,
it was
whoever
a girl
it was,
eating a bat.
literally like eating a bat.
Have you seen the one where they eat the turtles?
No.
It's really sad.
I saw the one where they ate the rats.
The turtle's really sad.
Oh.
It's like in its shell and like she's biting it like...
Why?
It was on my feet.
Why though? Okay.
Okay,
so it came from that and the diseases from that, then it just went through everything. I don't know.
This one is the one I kind of believed. I've watched videos on it and it's the 5G connection. So apparently now that they're setting up 5G and in all the cities that it's really dense with lots of 5G, including cruise ships, because cruise ships have 5G, apparently that we're actually getting cell poisoning from the 5G, which then makes our bodies attack themselves and it acts like a virus, causing pneumonia. So it looks like that it's a virus, but really it's cell poisoning.
I don't know about that.
But it's a bit weird because apparently I saw this other meme then that whenever they introduced a new generation of the G, so like 3G, 4G, an epidemic happened, but it was never a pandemic. So I don't know.
An epidemic as in...
An epidemic, like in a place, there was an epicenter, but it never went everywhere. Like pandemic means everywhere.
So in this, when 3G came out, SARS happened.
Yeah, and then when
4G came out, the swine flu or something like that. And then 5G now is the coronavirus.
But then Ebola, how did that happen?
Ebola, if Ebola went global, the same thing would be happening, but worse.
Worse, Ebola's worse. But they.
And then everyone was like, well, that was close. Like, and then never, like, or no governments put anything in place or nothing to try and mitigate a viral spread like that.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
It's so stupid.
I believe in like Illuminati and all that stuff, and I do think the 1%ers wanted to depopulate the earth, because if you like listen to all the videos about Illuminati, we're like overpopulated and they want to cut the population in half, and they want martial law and they want to control us. Ever since this virus has happened, there's martial law. We are so controlled. The government now is going to give everybody money so no one's working. It's like full-on communism, like hard out. With the 1%ers at the top, who knows what they're doing, living life.
So like the New World Order.
And they keep calling it that. One world government. They keep calling it, even on a current affair, like Australian TV, a current affair, they're calling it the New World Order. When I heard that, me and my brother looked at each other and were like, Guys, I didn't even have to look it up. The minute I went into Google, it came to me. Sylvia Browne was a psychic, a world-renowned psychic that had predicted a lot of things in the world. She predicted that coronavirus was going to happen in 2020. She said a pneumonia-like disease will attack the lungs. And she said the most mind-blowing part of it will be that it will disappear as quickly as it came and reappear 10 years later. So in 2030. So I'm hoping that her predictions are correct, that it does disappear.
I thought it said 10 years.
Yeah, it comes back in 10 years, 2030. We're in 2020.
Oh.
Isn't that 10
years? Oh shit, it's 2020.
Are you dumb?
No, I just didn't realise. I thought I was still like in the 90s.
Wow. So, where was I? Sylvia Browne. So she...
Are you drunk?
No. Are you kidding? But I will be every night from now on.
Why?
Jokes. Anyway, so the only bit of her prediction that I like is that it disappears quickly, because I want to get on with life, you know, travel plans. Coming back 10 years later, so if it comes back in 10 years time, will it be worse? In 2030, I'll be 35, so I'll still probably survive. I'll be quite young. You'll be 40.
Why? What's wrong with 40?
That's like the new age bracket. No, I know this is a serious disease and it is like frightening, but we're just trying to make a little bit of light of the situation. Isolation's driving us mad.
Stay home.
But it's actually scary because it's affecting younger people now, and that's when I started hearing that really freaked me out.
I'm just scared for Georgii. I don't care about us.
Yeah, because apparently if your baby gets it, their ambulance takes them away for 2 weeks and you can't even go and comfort them. And I think in my head that would kill a child within itself. Like if its parent was there to comfort it, it would live because it has a reason to live. But imagine
I'm telling you now.
What?
I would not let anyone take my son away.
But they do.
I don't care.
But they do.
They're going to have to arrest me.
Dude, you know what happened in the UK, guys?
I don't care.
This is really sad.
It will not happen. I guarantee you. You think...
Well, no, he's not getting it, eh?
No, even if he did, you think they're just going to take him away? No,
don't put that to the universe.
No, dude, I will go to prison.
You can't. Well, then you definitely can't.
I don't care. I don't think you get it.
Nick, I don't think you get the law.
I will get coronavirus. I don't care.
Well, that's the thing. If you
there is no way.
Nick, shut up. It is the law. Google it and prove Nick wrong.
It's not the law.
Unless you have coronavirus as well and it's not that bad, then you can self-isolate at home. But I'm saying if he got it seriously, there's been babies in Australia and America that have gotten it seriously. They are not allowed to see their parents because they're that infectious and their parents don't have it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I will get it from him so I can stay with him.
Nikki, where are you going?
Anyway, guys, we're going to stop.
Are you going to
I'm going to stop there because... the arguments will get too much. Okay, guys, that's it.
No, that's not it. We're not done.
My shoulder. That actually. Guys, seriously, that's it.
Look at me. Nick just wrestled me.
That's it for conspiracy theories in 2020. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is true? Comment below. Let us know your thoughts.
I believe
it's a scary time.
I think it's a bioweapon. I really do. I also believe a little bit in the 5G thing. Like I can kind of see where that's coming from, but at the same time, it's not. I don't think that's real. Actually, and then I I believe bioweapon, and I believe that the world is ending. Jokes.
That was really scary. Oh, yuck. That is all.
Catch you later, condos.